Okay, so ngayon naman, we're going to solve exponential inequality. So, yung pag-solve ng exponential inequality ay halos katulad lang sa kung paano mo sinusolve si exponential equation. But, in solving exponential inequality, you need to consider this 3 rules. Okay, so we have 3 rules of inequality. So the first rule is if the same real number is added to or subtracted from both sides of an inequality, the sense of inequality is not changed. So for example, kung meron akong x plus 2 is greater than 0, okay, so we need to eliminate this 2. So, x plus 2, then minus 2 is greater than 0 minus 2. So, kapag nag-subtract ka lang or nag-add ka lang ng any real number, both sides, yung inequality mo ay hindi magbabago. So, kung greater than yan, greater than pa rin yan. Okay, so that is the first rule. So the next rule is if both sides of an inequality are multiplied by or divided by the same positive real number, again multiplied by or divided by the same positive real number, the sense of inequality is not changed. So for example, kung meron akong 4x is less than 2. Okay, so you need to eliminate this 4. So, divide both sides by 4. Nag-divide ako ng positive. So, x is less than 2 over 4. Okay, so kapag nag-divide ka or nag-multiply ka ng positive real number, yung inequality mo ay hindi magbabago. Kung less than yan, less than pa rin yan pagdating sa final answer. Kung greater than yan, greater than pa rin yan pagdating sa final answer. So that is the second rule. So for the third rule, if both sides of an inequality are multiplied by or divided by the same negative real number, the sense of inequality is changed. So for example, kung meron akong negative x is greater than or equal to positive 2. Okay, so you're going to solve for the value of x. So, x lang ang kailangan. So, you need to multiply both sides by negative 1. Okay, so again, you need to multiply it by negative 1. So, the third rule is kapag daw nag-multiply ka or nag-divide ka ng negative sa inequality, yung inequality sign mo ay magbabago. So, kung greater than or equal yan, it will become less than or equal. So, negative 2. Okay, so again, the third rule is kapag nag-multiply ka or nag-divide ka ng negative real number, so both sides ng inequality, your inequality will change. So, etong greater than or equal ay naging less than or equal kasi nag-multiply ako ng negative real number. Okay, so again, the rules for solving inequalities, we have 3. First is kapag nag-add ka or nag-subtract ka ng positive, walang magbabago sa sense of inequality. Okay? The second rule is kapag nag-multiply ka or nag-divide ka ng positive, wala pa ring magbabago sa sense of inequality. Pero, kapag nag-multiply ka or nag-divide ka ng negative, okay, again, pag nag-multiply ka or nag-divide ka ng negative, magbabago yung inequality mo. So, kung greater than, magiging less than. Kung less than, magiging greater than. Okay, so now let's try to solve this exponential inequality. So, sabi ko kanina sa pagsasolve ng exponential inequality, halos katulad lang ng way sa pagsasolve ng exponential equation. So, balik tayo. Paano ba tayo nagsasolve ng exponential equation? Okay, so you need to make the base equal. So, the first step is kailangang equal ang base. Okay? So, paano natin gagawing equal yung base? So, ang base ko ay 4 at meron din akong base na 256. So, i-check mo, itong 256, ano yung exponential form niya? Okay, what is the exponential form of 256? Having the base of 4. So, you need to express this 256 into exponential form. So, meron ba ang 256? Okay, so itong 256 na to ay pwede kong i-express into an exponential form. So, ano yung exponential form niya? That is 4 raised to 4. Okay, so bakit 4 raised to 4? So, 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. Multiplied by 4 is 64. And multiplied by 4, so that is 256. So, ibig sabihin, itong 256, ang exponential form niya ay 4 raised to 4. Okay? So, ngayon, same na ang base. Magkatulad na yung base. 4 yung base ko dito, 4 na rin yung base ko dito. So, again, kapag magkatulad na ang base, copy the exponent. So, exponent ko ay x plus 3. Then, copy the inequality. So, we have greater than. Copy the exponent, which is 4. Okay, so next is, you need to eliminate lahat ng kasama ni x. Okay, so x lang ulit ang matitira dito sa kaliwa. So, meron ako ditong positive 3. Lipat sa kabila. So, we have 4 minus 3. So, nag-subtract lang ako, kaya yung inequality ko ay hindi nagbago. Again, yung rule natin, kapag nag-subtract ka or nag-add ka ng real number, yung inequality mo ay hindi magbabago. Okay, so that is x is greater than 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So, this is the value of your x. Okay, another example, 8 raised to 2x minus 1 is greater than 16 raised to x plus 2. Again, the first step is you need to make the base equal. Okay, so we need to change this base into an exponential form para maging equal na yung base nilang dalawa. So, itong 16 ba, meron ba akong exponential form na may base na 8? Okay, so 8 raised to 1 ay hindi pwede since 8 raised to 1 is 8 then. How about 8 raised to 2? Okay, 16. 8 raised to 2 is 64. So, ibig sabihin, hindi rin pwede na 8 yung gagawin kong base pagdating kay 16. So, paano kapag ganon? So, ibig sabihin lang po, kailangan mong baguhin parehas. Okay? Kailangan mong baguhin itong 8. Okay, so you need to change this 8 into an exponential form and you need to change this 16 into an exponential form. Okay? Kailangan mong baguhin parehas ng may magkatulad na base. Okay, so yung 8 po, ano yung exponential form ni 8? So this 8 is also equal to 2 raised to 3. Okay, so bakit naging 2 raised to 3? So, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. So, ibig sabihin, sa halip na 8 ang ilagay ko dito, pwede kong ilagay si 2 raised to 3. Okay, so this is raised to the exponent, which is 2x minus 1. And copy the inequality, which is greater than. And this 16, you need to change this into an exponential form. Ano yung exponential form ni 16 na mayroon na base na 2? Okay, so that is 2 raised to 4. So, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, multiplied by 2 is 8, and multiplied by 2 is 16. So, 2 raised to 4 is 16. So, sa halip na 16, binago ko siya into an exponential form, which is 2 raised to 4. And naka-raise po siya sa x plus 2. Okay? So, next, apply the law of exponent. Again, kung meron akong a raised to m raised to n, so it is also equal to a raised to m n. Okay, kung meron akong a raised to m raised to n, it is also equal to a raised to m n. Ibig sabihin, you need to multiply the exponent. So this 2 raised to 3 raised to 2x minus 1 is equal to 2. So itong exponent ay kailangan kong i-multiply. 3 multiplied by 2x minus 1. So 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x. And 3 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 3. So copy the inequality which is greater than, your base is 2, and multiply the exponent. 4 multiplied by x plus 2. 4 multiplied by x is 4x, and 4 multiplied by 2 is positive 8. Okay, so next, once na equal na ang base, kapag magkatulad na po ang base, parehas ng 2 ang base natin, copy the exponent. So the exponent is 6x minus 3. Copy the inequality which is greater than. Copy the exponent which is 4x plus 8. And solve for the value of x. Okay? So that is 6x. Itong positive 4x, once na nilipat sa kabila, from positive, it will become negative 4x. Okay? So, nag-subtract ako ng negative 4x. Yung inequality ay hindi magbabago. So, based on the rule, kapag nag-subtract ka or nag-add ka lang ng real number, your inequality will not change. Okay? So, next. 8. Okay, so itong negative 3 na to, pag nilipat sa kabila, it will become positive or plus 3. So, nag-add lang ako. Ibig sabihin, yung inequality ko ay hindi magbabago. Okay, so next, 6x minus 4x is 2x. Inequality which is greater than. 8 plus 3 is 11. Again, x lang yung kailangan mo. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan tanggalin mo lahat ng kasama ni x. So, you need to eliminate this 2. So, divide both sides by 2. So, over 2. Cancel. Okay. And the value of your x is greater than 11 over 2. Okay. Again, the value of your x is greater than 11 over 2. So, nag-divide lang ako ng positive. So, again, the second rule, kapag nag-divide ka or nag-multiply ka ng positive, yung inequality mo ay hindi magbabago. Okay. So, positive yung dinivide ko, kaya yung greater than ay greater than pa rin. So, the value of our x or the solution is x is greater than 11 over 2. Third example, 16 raised to 2x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 64 raised to 2x minus 3. Again, first step, make the base equal. So, you need to make the base equal. Okay? Convert the 16 or change this 16 into an exponential form and change this 64 into an exponential form. Okay? Nang may magkatulad silang base. So, itong 16, pwede ko siya isulat as 4 squared. Okay, so bakit 4 squared? Because 4 raised to 2 is equal to 16. Which is raised to 2x minus 5. So, is greater than or equal to. So, ano yung exponential form ni 64 na mayroong base na 4? Ano yung exponential form ni 64 nang mayroong base na 4? So, this is 4 cube. Okay, so bakit 4 cube? 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. Multiplied by 4, so that is 64. And this 64 is raised to 2x minus 3. Okay, so next, apply the law of exponent multiply the exponent. So copy the base and multiply the exponent. 2 multiplied by 2x minus 5. So 2 multiplied by 2x is 4x. And 2 multiplied by negative 5, so that is negative 10. Your inequality is greater than or equal. Copy the base, which is 4. Multiply the exponent. So 3 multiplied by 2x minus 3. So 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x. And 3 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 9. Okay? So next, kapag equal na ang base, kopyahin ang exponent. Kunin natin ang exponent. Ang exponent natin is 4x minus 10. Copy the inequality, which is greater than or equal. The exponent, which is 6x minus 9. Okay, then next is solve for the value of x. So, for x, pagsama-samahin lahat ng may x at pagsama-samahin lahat ng constant. So, for x, from positive 6x, once na nilipat sa kabilang side, it will become negative 6x. Okay, so is greater than or equal to, walang nagbago. Bakit po? Kasi po, nag-subtract lang naman ako. Okay, so next, negative 9. Etong negative 10, lipat sa kabila. From negative 10, it will become positive or plus 10. Okay, so walang nagbago kasi nag-subtract at nag-add lang naman po tayo. Okay, so next, 4x minus 6x. So that is equal to negative 2x. Okay, so negative 2x is greater than or equal to negative 9 plus 10. So meron akong utang na 9 at meron akong perang 10. So meron pa rin akong matitirang piso. Okay, so negative 9 plus 10 is positive 1. Okay, so next, x lang yung kailangan ko. So, I need to eliminate this negative 2. Paano ko tatanggalin si negative 2? Divide both sides by negative 2. Again, divide both sides by negative 2. Okay? Okay, so next. Cancel. So, we have negative 2x over negative 2. Ang natira na lang ay x. Ngayon, this greater than or equal will change. Okay? This greater than or equal will change. So, it will become less than or equal. So, bakit po naging less than or equal? Kasi po, nag-divide ako ng negative real number. Again, sa rule of inequality, rule for solving inequality, kapag nag-divide ka or nag-multiply ka ng negative real number, your inequality will change. Okay? So, yung greater than or equal ko ay naging less than or equal kasi nag-divide ako ng negative number. Negative real number. So, that is less than or equal negative 1 over 2. So, this is the value of your x. So, x is less than or equal to negative 1 over 2.